More than 20 years after its release, this game is still getting bigger thanks to a mod known as Project Eagle, a massive United States-inspired map expansion for GTA San Andreas. The idea behind this mod is insane because it tries to turn the original San Andreas into a huge GTA-style version of America. Some players may still remember this project under its older name, Stars and Stripes, but today it continues as Project Eagle, and over time it has grown into one of the biggest map expansion mods ever made. Project Eagle keeps the original San Andreas map, but expands it far beyond its borders, with Vice City, Liberty City, and many other locations connected to Rockstar's universe. You can find Carcer City, known from Manhunt, Upstate Liberty, which massively expands the countryside around Liberty City, Anywhere City from GTA 2, and even Cottonmouth, the main setting from Manhunt 2. But at the same time, Project Eagle also adds many original cities, states, and regions created by the modding team, with some of them inspired by real American cities like Dallas, San Diego, Boston, or Atlanta. And because of that, Project Eagle feels less like a simple map expansion and more like an alternate Rockstar universe, where different cities, states, and ideas are slowly becoming part of one huge playable world. One of the best things about a map this large is the feeling of actually traveling across it, because Project Eagle is not only about jumping from one city to another, but also about the long roads between them. You can drive across highways, back roads, bridges, tunnels, mountain roads, small towns, countryside areas and forests, deserts, and completely different regions, which sometimes makes the mod feel almost like a classic GTA road trip across America. The mod also includes a full map airport travel system, where you can buy a ticket at the airport terminal and fly from Los Santos to places like Liberty City, Cottonmouth, Anywhere City, Rose City, and other major locations across the map. Besides airports, Project Eagle also includes other ways of moving around the world, such as ferries in Liberty City, trains, cable cars, and a massive road network that connects many different cities and regions together. Project Eagle is also trying to make its world more interactive, because a huge map only works when players have reasons to stop, enter buildings, buy properties, and actually use the locations around them. Instead of being only a large empty space, the map includes many enterable interiors, usable places, small rewards, and many fun activities that make the world feel more alive. Some of these are classic distractions like races, side missions, the working car crusher, garbage truck jobs, the store robbery feature from Vice City, and many other activities. And these smaller features are important because they make Project Eagle feel less like a static map showcase and more like a real playable GTA world. This huge mod is also filled with collectibles, Easter eggs, hidden references, myths, and strange little details spread across this whole map. Every major area can have its own collectibles to find, like rosebuds in Rose City, and this gives players another reason to explore the map more carefully instead of just driving through the main roads. But what I personally love the most are the hidden mysteries and weird locations. Because you can find things like a crashed UFO in the desert, or strange places in the countryside, creepy references and small secrets that make the world feel much more mysterious. And yes, somewhere in this huge map, you can even find Bigfoot, watching from the distance like one of those old myth videos from the early YouTube days. So here is my question for you. Have you already found Bigfoot in Project Eagle? Or do you think you could find all current collectibles hidden across this massive United States-inspired world? Let me know in the comments. A world this large also needs believable traffic and population, because every city should feel like people actually live there and drive through it, right? So Project Eagle gives many regions their own identity through different pedestrians, regional traffic, police cars, emergency vehicles, and other small details. The vehicle system is also a huge part of the mod, because Project Eagle now includes more than 1,400 vehicles, which is just crazy in my opinion. Remember, this game was released 22 years ago. And even today, modders are still pushing its limits further than anyone could have expected. And maybe the most important thing about Project Eagle is that every region tries to feel different. Just like Los Santos, San Fierro and Las Venturas felt different in the original game. Different cities can have their own pedestrians, traffic, police vehicles, weather, radio stations, and atmosphere, so traveling across the map feels more like moving between completely different parts of the country. Of course, Project Eagle is still in active development, and because the mod is this huge, players should still expect bugs, unfinished areas, missing details, or things that may change again in future updates. But that is also what makes this project so interesting, because you can literally watch it grow over time, from an ambitious map expansion into one of the biggest total conversion mods ever made for GTA San Andreas. What makes the future of Project Eagle even more interesting is that the mod is now compatible with ModLoader, so players can expand it even further with their own add-ons, fixes, or extra content. It can also be used with DYOM, which means fans can create their own custom missions directly inside this massive United States-inspired world. And yes, there is even online multiplayer support, so the idea of multiplayer servers full of players exploring, driving, and playing together across the giant Project Eagle map is no longer just a dream. It is actually very real now. So even after all these years, GTA San Andreas is still being pushed far beyond its original limits. And Project Eagle is probably one of the best examples of what this community can still do with a game from 2004. I will be honest, when I first discovered Stars and Stripes back in 2022, the first thing I thought was that this was exactly the kind of modification I had always dreamed about. A world where San Andreas could be connected with Vice City and Liberty City, something that older projects like GTA Underground already tried to do before, but also a world where the countryside, desert, highways, and completely new regions could finally become much larger. And over time, Stars and Stripes, now known as Project Eagle, completely exceeded my expectations, because this is no longer just a map expansion in my opinion. It feels like an alternate version of America, built directly inside the engine of GTA San Andreas. So, what do you think about Project Eagle? Have you already tried this mod, or did this video make you want to explore it? Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video, guys.